Stop scrolling. I found the perfect, cozy, witchy gifts for the spooky, whimsical alt wildlings in your life. In my last video, we talked about gifting as a love language and some low-cost and no-cost gift ideas. But let's be honest, some people do have the means and the desire to spend a little money, and some relationships sit high enough in our hearts that we want to splurge on them. So today, here are my favorite ideas for the witches, the spooky babes, the alt fashionistas, the weird girls, and the whimsical ones, whoever your magical person may be. I'm trying to hit multiple price points here. So I'm going from thrift stores up to high-end shops. And you'll know your special someone best to know whether thrifted treasures will hit or miss with them. Personally, I'm the kind of magpie who's looking for trinkets, art, and jewelry for my people all year long. And even if it's a little late in the season for some of this, remember, starting early is not only easier on the budget, it gives you time to really dive into the treasure troves of thrift stores, antique shops, oddities fairs, Renaissance fairs, and destination shopping trips where you might find just the perfect things. I'm going to show you a few very specific things, and then I'll list the vendors so you can browse for what fits your person or persons, or treat these as inspiration for shopping in your own local area. I'm going to start with jewelry. This necklace from Regal Rose, I get compliments on it every single time I wear it. Some people whisper as they pass, and some people stop me like it's a matter of national importance. I had someone stand for 5 minutes while I looked up the website for them. It's a stunning statement piece that works on its own, or sometimes I wear it as part of a layered stack. Regal Rose has matching earrings, and I have a few pieces by them now. And honestly, the price point and the quality and the designs are unique and witchy feeling without feeling costumey. These earrings from Tuapa, I love them because I can wear them through my eyelets, but they're sized for standard piercing too. And then thrifted treasures. These are a couple of local thrift store finds that I've picked up recently. And again, you know if this would land with your person. If you do go this route, grab a nice little bag from the dollar store or a little gift box so the presentation still feels magical. This chain necklace, the little lock on it. This style is really popular right now. I'm seeing it everywhere, so I was really excited to find this at the thrift store. This pendant has become sort of a talisman to me. I wear it all the time. It's really long, so it layers nicely. These two I like to layer together. The little pendant and then this long necklace that can be layered or twisted and worn this way. They're very circusy. And this one, I love how it's a necklace stack all on its own. These next pieces are from local witchy shops. And a not so local witchy shop in Salem. If you're in the greater San Francisco, Sacramento, or California Central Valley area and you don't know where to go, please leave me a comment and I'll share my alt shopping guide with you. And finally, Renaissance fair jewelry. It's always fun, it's always unique, and it's always something you can't quite find anywhere else. Like this necklace that is a replica from a painting from the 14th century. Let the light go through it. These earrings that are actual bronzed flowers. with a little stone. These are so gorgeous and so unique. And this piece from Dragon's Treasure. They don't do Renaissance fairs anymore, but they are on Etsy. The runes on this mean witch priestess. Now moving on to art. If you already know a local artist in your area, amazing. If not, I'll share a few of mine and you can order from their websites or use them for inspiration. Sarah Renee Craft. Laura Tempest Zakroff. There's another one right there. Another one that you can't see over there. Caitlin McCarthy. I do sometimes wonder how many pieces I can have from one artist before it's officially considered stocking. However, they have assured me that it is very, very many pieces. I don't have the piece with me, but I also want to call out broom poppets. And I will post a picture here of the piece that I recently acquired from them that hasn't come home with me yet. If you or your someone is into spooky haunted dolls, then this is definitely the site that you want to check out. If your person already loves a particular artist, start there. Otherwise, local oddities markets, night markets, holiday fairs, they're everywhere right now. Check out Instagram and Facebook to find out what's going on in your area. Go out and browse some local artists. Behind me, you can see my gallery wall, and I'm always trying to add to it. So I'm constantly keeping an eye out for beautiful cards, prints I can frame, and interesting thrifted frames that I can reuse. I recently found this entire set in multiple sizes at my local thrift store. The most expensive one was $10, and it is 8 by 12. And then cards that are frameable, like these ones from OpenSea Design Co. Sometimes I order these from their site, but I've also picked up their cards in Salem and in a little oddity shop in the foothills near me. So their stuff is available from coast to coast. Keep an eye out. Magic is everywhere. These are a couple of my recent antique store finds. This gorgeous Art Nouveau mirrored piece. You can see here behind me, that is my Victorian hair art that I got at a local antique shop. I'll post a little picture here so that you can see it a little more close up. It is such an amazing find and such an amazing gift. Next, we're going to move on to tea. If your person has a tea ritual, Magic Hour teas come in these gorgeous apothecary jars. There are 2 different sizes. They're beautiful even when they're empty, and you know that I reuse all of my tins and jars. If they don't have a tea set, you can build them one by thrifting a teapot and cups. I got this recently at a thrift store. I got this tea holster at a Time Travelers event. The teacup and saucer that are inside are from a thrift store. Or you can buy them an already curated set. I will show a couple here, like this Things Could Be Worse teapot from Calamity Ware, or these treasures from Vulgar Teacups. And they could be paired with any teapot. For example, a simple black one like this. And then this from Grim and Ghostly. This tea set is straight out of a Tim Burton film. There are a lot of tea sets out there right now. If your person is into anything specific, then you can go down the rabbit hole on Google and find something. I actually saw some really great mushroom tea sets and frog tea sets on Etsy, but I wanted to have a variety of price points here, so I didn't put all of the $100 tea sets for you all to see. A tea pet is such a cozy little gift for the tea lover that you feel like already has everything. Tea pets began in China, most likely during the Yuan dynasty, a place famous for its magical xia clay. These started as tiny charms, sculpted from leftover clay scraps when artisans made teapots, and over time they became beloved companions at the tea table. You feed them by pouring tea during your rituals, and then they slowly develop their own sheen and their own personality and a sweet little bond with their keeper. Candles are, of course, a classic for a reason. Scented candles are always lovely, from these 3-wick ones from Bath and Body Works, this adorable apothecary bottle from Patty Wax, or this artisan candle that I got from the TikTok shop by Thorne Bradley. It's the non-toxic masculinity, and it smells absolutely magnificent. Also, extra long tapers, like extra long, you can get at Cost Plus Imports. There's just something really sensual and indulgent about them, as well as these extra long matchsticks in this beautiful blown glass holder. At first I thought that they were just aesthetic, but they're actually so useful for lighting candles in deep jars when they've burned down. Perfume deserves its own video, and it might get one, but here are a few standouts for witchy, alt, and gothic souls. Mud by Born to Stand Out. A damp earth enchantment, mud smells like wandering through shadowed forests after rain, mossy, grounded, and ancient, like a spell whispered by the soil itself. Dirty Amber by Heretic. For the amber oil devotees, this is Renaissance Fair potion leveled up. Warm resinous charm that feels like liquid gold on the skin. Smoky, sensual, and blessed by a candlelit apothecary. Kaya Ocho by Fulton and Rourke. Spiced rum, heat, and night magic. This one crackles like divination under neon lights. Boozy, bold, and perfect for witches who want to dance in the in-between. I haven't even opened this one yet. Ceramic by Andrea Mock. A quiet, familiar fragrance, soft skin, cool air, and a porcelain edge. It feels like an enchantment you wear close, subtle, yet unmistakably spellbound. I started with a sample and then a travel, and recently picked up the full bottle during their Black Friday sale. I am absolutely enamored with this fragrance. Perfume Oils by The Conjured Rose. These boxes are so beautiful, you don't even have to wrap them. They come in a gift box themselves. This one's pure spellcraft, fiery and spicy and electric, like striking a match in a dark room. Here's Spectre. Between my partner and I think we own half this collection or more now. There's such amazing fragrances. Four Strange Women. These are perfume oils as well. 1993. This one is pure nostalgia. First Kisses on Cola-Soaked Lips. And Fireside Story. Smoke, paper, and ember glow. It smells like the ghost of a campfire tale told in the dark. Warm and cozy and a little haunted. Cashmere and Palo Santo by Donna Karan. A lush, smoky dream, silky wood, sacred smoke, and warmth that wraps around you like a protective cloak. I probably wear this for bed 5 out of 7 nights a week. 13 of Hearts by Juliana's Perfume. I said I was going to get another bottle, and here it is. I couldn't resist their Black Friday sale. This is a cozy, romantic skin scent, a little lush, a little woody, and utterly enchanting. And as a bonus, it's crafted by a local alchemist in my area, which makes it feel even more charmed. And don't sleep on Thai perfumers. There are so many good ones out there. I've spoken in the past about Myth Bangkok, And Voyager crafts perfumes that feel like old-fashioned talismans. The bottles alone are tiny works of art. Golden Hour is a sun spell in a vial, radiant and juicy and soft. And don't let the durian note frighten you. Here it becomes pure alchemy, transforming into a lush, golden, fruit-kissed dream. Just delightful. I think my kids would say that I'm not being me if I don't tell you that the people you love want art from you. If you are an artist, if you are a crafter, and you have the capacity to create something for your loved ones, they are going to love it. Even if you're not a great artist. I am not a great artist. But I made this painting for my partner. And it's not the world's most technical piece, but it's meaningful. It's inspired by E.E. Cummings' poem, I Carry Your Heart. And I have an exact copy that sits in my office, and this sits in their office, so that our hearts are together even when we're apart. Art made by someone who loves you carries a different kind of magic. Shoes and accessories, if you know their shoe size, every alt baddie wants shoes. These are splurge level gifts, but if it's in your budget, here are some ideas from Fluvog, Doc Martens, Les Artistes. His Moose has some really great witchy boots with little button details. You can tell the gifting fairies in my life that I want this belt from Argo Atelier. I almost got it for myself during Black Friday, but I just couldn't swallow the $40 shipping and handling from England. Beware of that when shopping. However, this hand belt from L'Autre Femme and Noir, every time I wear it, I get stopped and asked about it. So beautiful. It is so chunky. It seconds as a self-defense object. I got it in brass and in silver last year during the Black Friday sale. Many witchy folks want taxidermy, pinned insects, bones. For the right person, this is the peak of magical gifting. This piece from Ars Morendi, I'll link their Instagram down below. I can't afford much taxidermy, but here's a moth I pinned in a class with Silver Moon Curiosities. And an insect pinning class or taxidermy class might be the perfect gift. You can look up and see what's happening in your area. Or you can buy a pre-pinned piece by reputable vendors such as Silver Moon or Light Flora. I'm absolutely dying for these bees, and I'll link their Instagram as well. Of course, many witchy folks love tarot, and one of my favorite decks, the Luminous Void Tarot. It's actually been inducted into the Museum of Esoterica for its unique and beautiful watercolor work. But you can find tarot on almost any theme. So think of what your person loves and have a look around in your local esoteric shops or online to find some tarot cards that would be meaningful to them. I'll link a few of my favorites down below. For the writers in your life, journals, notebooks, stationery, OpenSea Design Co. that has the lovely cards also has blank notebooks as well as this witch's calendar that has spell work, moon phases, and a calendar inside. This purpose planner by Roadrunner has guidance on goal setting and planning for projects, work, and even making time for fun activities in your life. You can also search local witchy shops and indie bookstores for great unique journals. Never underestimate the joy of good paper. Audiobooks. For the audiobook lovers in your life, I recommend Libro FM. I'm not affiliated with them, but I do get advanced listener copies because I'm a librarian. You can sign up for a subscription or buy individual books. And you can pick an independent bookstore to support. My pick is a friend's bookstore, the Book Nook of Fresno. If you're not aware of an indie bookstore near you, you can always support the Book Nook. For this gift, you can make a little card or certificate telling them that they get to choose books or that you've signed them up for a year-long subscription. And of course, books always make a great gift, whether they're nonfiction in topics that you'll know that they'll be interested in, or poetry, or fiction by some of their favorite writers. But if you have a true bookworm in your life, it's sometimes hard to tell what they've already read, what's on their library hold list. So you can make a book date with them and have an experience together. Take them to the local bookshop and let them pick 1 book, 3 books, $50 worth of books, whatever's in your budget. And on the note of experiences, local arts and experiences. Does your town have a burlesque troupe, a tiny concert venue, local plays or musicals? Experiences are magical. Buy a ticket or buy a subscription and make a year worth of date nights. Bath and body care for the mermaids in your life. Bath care is always a hit. From luxe brands to handmade apothecary blends, you can tailor it to their vibe, cottagecore herbs, or deep sea siren energy. A few of my favorites. Dr. Teal's has something for everyone. My favorite is anything in their vanilla line, but they've also got something for the fruity lovers in your life. If your person isn't into baths, but still likes a bit of aromatherapy, you can always get shower steamers. These are from Bath and Body Works, and you just drop them in the bottom of the shower and they dissolve while enveloping you in a cozy, beautiful scent. I have here vanilla nutmeg and reviving rain. I talked in my last video about Trader Joe's body care products, body scrubs, body butters, body oils. Check out their seasonal scents and see if it's something that your person will vibe with. I'm in love with Saltaire, body butters, and body oils. This saltwater vanilla is so cozy for the winter. I think that's everything. I need to quit before this is a million years long. I know that I'm posting this in December because that's when everyone seems to post their gift guides. But truly, this works for birthdays, anniversaries, parents' days, or just, I was thinking of you today. As someone who has gifting high in their love language hierarchy, I'm always picking up treasures that remind me of people. Sometimes I save them for Giftmas, but sometimes I bring them home immediately, like the magpie that I am. So even if it feels late in the season for some of these, I hope this sparks a little something, a little inspiration for your next gift-giving moment. Until next time, tend to yourself as though you are sacred, because you are. Here's a little behind the scenes of what my table looks like after going through this video.